It was on the 4th of June, nearly 5 months ago, that Gypsy gave birth to her 8th baby since documentation began in 2016. She is the only other female, besides Bossy the matriarch, who hasn't skipped a single year at all. At least in our gang, the highest ranking and the lowest ranking females share the same reproductive advantage. So there is Kiddy, the 8th child of Gypsy. Another boy, and he looked healthy and quite active on his first day in Monkey Hill. Gypsy was unusually protective of her baby son the first day, and I didn't get another good look at this little boy at all. It wasn't until 4 days later that I met Gypsy again. Still playing her cards close to her chest though. So there's Kiddy again. Doesn't he just look like his brothers? A rather shy boy, wasn't he? And he definitely had very good grip, hadn't he? A healthy baby boy Gypsy had. But it must have been a long day for Kiddy. Sleep well, he's only 4 days old. It wasn't another week later that I bumped into Kiddy with her mum again. Unfortunately, he was in a milk coma then. But he did wake up in time to say hello to all my audience. Wasn't Kiddy a gorgeous little baby boy? And he wanted to show us that he could toddle a little bit too. You see, he could be as active and inquisitive as he wanted. I think Gypsy deemed that's enough of workout for Lil Kitty that day. And it would be another 3 days before I met Kitty again. Like most babies, he had his up and down days. But he was growing and looking stronger each time I saw him. He was content the cozy lil world Mum Gypsy put him in. Until the last day in June, when he had his first shocker. That his mum would pawn him off to the family's official babysitters. Not unusual for Mum Gypsy though, as she usually begins to limit a baby's nursing time upon feeling their first few milk teeth. And Lil Kiddy was going on to nearly 4 weeks old. What impressed me though was how quiet he was. He must be a strong, resilient boy. And he got back to his mum again. It would be a life he would get used to, just like most of Gypsy's babies. A life he would come to miss his mother and cry with excitement when she comes to pick him up every day. Except he wouldn't have to. Lil Kiddy went missing shortly before the second week of July. He has never been seen since. Wherever he is, he will be looked after by his sister Kaylee and brother Kobe. Rest in peace, Lil Kiddy. He was with us for just shy of 5 weeks.